Right now, somewhere in Brussels, a NATO logistics officer is staring at a map. For 77 years, that map told a simple story. When Europe faced a threat, America answered. That is no longer the story. In May 2026, the United States briefed NATO allies on a plan to cut the strategic bombers available to Europe by half, fighter jets by a third, and destroyers from the Mediterranean. It no longer intends to provide any attack submarines to the alliance at all. This is not a routine rotation. It is the largest drawdown of American forces from Europe since the end of the Cold War. At the same moment, the European Council on Foreign Relations surveyed nearly 20,000 Europeans across 15 countries. The result, 62% said Europe should invest primarily in its own defense rather than relying on the United States. But here is the number that should concern Washington. Only 11% describe the United States as an ally, not a partner, not an important trading relationship, an ally. Something has broken. The question is what replaces it. Europe has the money. The combined GDP of the European Union is $19 trillion, larger than China's, close to America's. It has the population, 450 million people. It has the industrial base, German arms manufacturers retooling for the first time since the 1950s, French nuclear infrastructure, Polish defense spending at 4.5% of GDP, the highest rate in NATO. What it does not have is the architecture. Three things that reinforce each other. First, command and control. American generals do not simply bring troops. They bring 77 years of integrated planning. Who talks to whom, which frequency, what language, under whose authority. No European officer has ever commanded a coalition of this scale. Second, logistics. Moving a division across a continent requires airlift, sea lift, fuel pipelines, pre-positioned ammunition, medical evacuation chains. The United States built this system over decades. Europe never needed to duplicate it because America provided it. Third, the nuclear umbrella. France and Britain together hold fewer than 500 nuclear warheads. Russia holds nearly 6,000. American extended deterrence was the ultimate backstop. Without it, every European capital is recalculating. But here is the counter-argument, and it is strong. Europe is not standing still. Germany has issued its first defense strategy, the largest rearmament program since the 1950s. The European Commission has proposed a joint defense fund, and nearly half of Europeans now support collective EU borrowing to finance it. Defense contractors across the continent are scaling production faster than at any point since 1945. And the ECFR poll itself contains an important nuance. A majority in every country surveyed except one believes transatlantic relations will improve once Donald Trump leaves office. This is not a permanent divorce. It is a crisis of a particular moment. The European response is real. It is also, for now, insufficient. Building a destroyer takes 7 years. Training a flag officer takes 20. Command integration across 27 armies with different languages, different equipment, and different doctrines does not happen in a single budget cycle. The distinction is not between a Europe that will rearm and one that will not. It is between a timeline measured in years and one measured in decades. The transatlantic alliance did not end with a treaty signing or a formal declaration. It ended with bombers leaving runways, destroyers leaving ports, and a poll showing that 9 in 10 Europeans no longer believe America is on their side. The architecture that held the peace since 1945 is being dismantled. The question is not whether Europe builds something to replace it. The question is whether it builds fast enough and whether Washington notices what it is losing before the scaffolding is gone.